Hi everyone, I'm Michelle and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, please do subscribe if you like my videos. That way you can stay up to date on when I have a new one out. But let's go straight into it with today's topic, which is things to consider before you move to a new country. Okay, so my first tip for you is to have savings. I'm not talking about, savings enough to buy a house or to do something wild, but a little emergency fund which can help you in case things get a little bit difficult, or in case you want a flight home, or just in general to have a little safety net, because sometimes things can take a bit longer than expected, or maybe you simply just want to splurge on certain things that, when you're traveling on a really tight budget can make you feel a little bit uncomfortable. But having a baseline of savings can help you out tremendously, especially when you're just starting off. Whether it be, for a small down payment on renting an apartment, or be it, having a big bulk shop that really helps you out for a couple of months, all of those types of things. Now, for those of you asking me exactly how much savings, I first moved down to Uruguay, which led into a whole 6-7 year jaunt of living as an expat and doing all of these new things. And at that time, I think I had no more than $5,000 savings. And the first year of that, I was absolutely traveling, backpacking around, and I had some jobs here or there, but nothing impacting enough that would have helped me through that time if I hadn't had the savings. Tip number 2 is going to be prepare for vacation mode to fade away and for things to truly become your life, but in a different setting. And how should you do this? You should do this by setting yourself up well to get residency, which is a big step when you're moving to a new place. And really the best way for you to do this is to already have not only, of course, your passport, which you'll need to get there in the first place, but to have your birth certificate, to have perhaps an apostilled document of that nature, just so that it can help you out later on with the embassies and with the immigrations offices, but to also maybe have, your vaccinations document and things like that, because it can make things a lot easier for you and actually less financially impacting, because sometimes to get those documents over to a foreign country can cost upwards of, $100 just for the one way. And so not only to help you with time, but also with the finances, it's great to have a little folder of super important documents that are, life's documents. You can never lose those already with you and in a safe place for you to, keep track of. And of course, residency isn't the only documentation that might request such documents from you. It could also be a student visa, a working visa, because some countries require a lot of information from people when they're starting a new job, which might seem pretty wild for somebody that's coming from the US, but for example, in Argentina, they even ask you to take blood tests before starting a new job. So you need to take care of all of these little things and make sure that you're already, on the ball and you got it. Okay, so my third and actually final tip for you today is to prepare for the impact of missing your family and friends. This can take a mental toll on you, as well as maybe even a financial toll on you, depending on how often you want to visit home and things like that. So what I would prepare for is having WhatsApp already up and running, and of course the app really that I think everybody uses once they kind of go outside of their home country to communicate with friends and family, but also maybe having, a return ticket home or a few return tickets home on, extended tickets and things like that, or exchangeable tickets, so that you can easily hop over if you need to for any reason, or if you're just simply missing your family and friends. I think it happens a lot when people start having their home country friends getting married, that they go back and forth a lot, and it adds up tremendously, especially because international flights are outrageous sometimes if you're not getting a good deal because you maybe didn't book super far in advance. So preparing for things like this, which also goes super hand in hand with the savings bit, can help you not feel the strain of that homesickness and really missing your family and really missing your friends. Of course you'll miss them, but you'll have set yourself up really well so that you can easily get back to them and then continue on. All right, everyone, so that is it for me today. I had some 3 really quick tips for you on how to prepare before moving abroad to a new country. And any questions that you might have, along with comments or things like that, please feel free to leave them in the section here below. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you do like my content and this is your first time here. I'll see you next time.